prove you are a superstar. Then you dictate your terms. Without even proving you are a superstar, if you go to a table and if you ask for something, be it a salary, be it appraisal, be it anything, you will never get it. நம்ம தாங்க ஸ்டாரா இருக்கணும், நம்ம தான் சூப்பர் ஸ்டார். யூ பி த காக் ஆஃப் இன்ஜின். நீங்க ஒரு நாள் லீவ் போட்டா இன்ஃபோசிஸே ஆடணும். ஐயோ கூப்பிடாடே, என்னடா இவனுக்கு கொரோனா கரோனா, உங்களை வந்து ஃபுல் ஐசியூ கொடுத்து அவங்க காப்பாற்றணும் உங்களுக்கு கொரோனா வந்தா. ஏன்னா இவன் போயிட்டானா இன்ஃபோசிஸ் ஆடணும், அந்த லெவலுக்கு இருக்கணும். நம்ம இல்லைன்னா அங்க நாடி நரம்பு இது எல்லாம் கலணும், அந்த லெவலுக்கு ஒர்க் போடணும். இல்லைன்னா நம்ம இருக்கிறத ஒண்ணுதான். நீங்க ஒரு 2 நாள் லீவ் போடுங்க, உங்களுக்கு எவனுமே போன் பண்ணலன்னா நம்ம எந்த ஆணியுமே பண்ணல, நம்ம எடுத்த ஆணி எல்லாமே தேவலதா நீ, ஓகேங்களா? அப்ப 2 நாள் லீவ் போடுங்க, உங்களுக்கு போனே வரலன்னா நம்ம தேவையில்லாத ஆணியை தான் எடுத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். அதனால ஏதோ சும்மா வச்சு சம்பளம் கொடுத்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. People are giving salary just because we are coming, sitting, drinking coffee, talking, chatting, பெஞ்ச் தேய்ச்சிட்டு போயிட்டே இருக்கோம் அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். ஸோ கில்லி பண்ணா கில்லியா பண்ணு, இல்ல பண்ணவே கூடாது. மேனேஜர் இஸ் கிவிங் 10 ஜாப், I will do 10 or 11 job. I will get a rating. அது ஒரு bucket rating, ஏதோ ஒரு rating, whatever rating. Okay, and other rating, manager cannot give full ratings for everyone, and they will say some stories like English நல்ல நீ இந்த இமெயில்ல இந்த கஸ்டமர்ட்ட இதை நீ பண்ணிருக்கலாம். End of the day he cannot give it to everyone. So 2 of the people have to hear that story, and at that time we will also feel low. So இப்படிலாம் இருக்கவே கூடாது. 1000 கைகள் மறைத்தாலும் மாதவன் மறைவதில்லை. Okay, when you are a son, nobody can hide you with your 2 hands, right? So externally நம்ம இருந்தா உள்ள போய் அடிச்சு பொறி தட்டி தெரிக்கணும். So example நான் சொல்றேன், always there will be politics. Okay, politics is there everywhere, especially in MNCs. We have eradicated to the core in MacAppStudio. In MacAppStudio nobody can do politics, only your work talks, nobody can talk to us. Okay, nobody can come to us and say அண்ணா சூப்பர்ண்ணா, அதெல்லாம் உன் வேலை பேசட்டும் போப்பா, அவ்வளவுதான். ஸோ நோபடி கம்ஸ் அண்ட் இந்த காக்கா பிடிக்கிறது, சோப் போடுறது, இந்த வேலைலாம் இங்க வேலைக்காது. ஸோ வாட் வாஸ் ஹேப்பனிங் இன் பாலிடிக்ஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. பாலிடிக்ஸ்னா மென்டல் டார்ச்சர் கொடுப்பாங்க. There are managers who always, there are few managers who give mental torture. Okay, I have also personally experienced it, because they will not be, the biggest problem many of the managers have is insecurity. They கதை சொல்லுப்பா. Okay, the biggest problem that they have is insecurity. Okay, because if somebody is doing their work, they fear, ayyo, if this guy is doing very good work and if he is coming to my position, what will I do? I'll be sent home. This is the stupidest thing many people think. So biggest problem that they have is insecurity. இவன் வந்துட்டான், என் இடத்துக்கு என்ன பண்றது, என்னமோ அவ்வளவுதான் உலகத்துக்கு. நான் சொன்னேன் CEO சீட்டே சும்மா வேண்டாம் இருக்கு, எடுத்துக்க. How long I can be a CEO? How long George can be a CTO? Okay, come and take my seat, man. I will do it. I have a lot of things to do. I'm not worried whether you are taking my seat. Okay, நீ CEO சீட் எடுத்துக்குவா, நான் CM சீட் எடுத்துக்கிறேன். வேலை நிறைய இருக்குப்பா, என்னப்பா நீங்க இதுக்கு போய் சண்டை கொடுக்குறீங்க? So that is what I say. Okay, come, work hard, come up. அதே மாதிரி பாத்தீங்கன்னா சீனியர் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ். என்ன எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்? 10 வருஷம் உட்கார்ந்துருந்தா எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸா? Experience to talk in your work. Experience doesn't mean how many years you wasted in a company. Okay, 10 வருஷம் நானும் வந்தேன், நானும் பல் தடங்கினேன், நானும் பேட்ச் போட்டேன், நானும் டேக் மாத்தினேன், கலரை மாத்தினேன், அது இல்லாம எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ், வேலையில கட்டு எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ். Okay, show your work, help your people. 2 minutes like if you are able to fix the problem, people will respect you. Many managers are saying, people are not respecting me, people are not. Who will respect you? If you are great enough in whatever you do, unga vela pesicina, people will always respect you. If my developer is not able to fix a problem, if I go there in 2 minutes, if I am able to fix a problem, then he respects me. He never respects me because of my title. He never respects me because I am bigger than him. He never respects me because I have a bigger salary than him. He respects me because I helped him to solve a problem with my knowledge. Is not knowledge. இது ரொம்ப சிம்பிள். All these people love me. All these people give respect to me. Not because I am greater than them. Because I share knowledge. I really wanted them to come up. When you openly, genuinely share all these things, people will love you. People will celebrate you. That is how you are a people's leader. Just because you are getting more salary, just because you have a designation, and just because you are a hierarchy, you are not a leader. There will be always challenges. When you go for a delivery, there will be always a fighting situation. அப்பதான் வந்து எவனோ ஒருத்தன் அண்ணா நான் இதை மறந்துட்டேன்னுவான். அப்பதான் ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் கிரியேட் ஆகும். That is when there will be a huge situation where the customer is shouting like anything, and that time only our super managers and so on. These managers, what they do is when customer is shouting, they will go back. They will put all these small guys in the front, like customer can shoot or his manager can shoot. Okay, when the customer is rewarding, he will push all the small guys. நான் தான் பண்ணேன், என்னாலதான் மொத்த சிஸ்டமும் ஓடுது தெரியுது. When success has many fathers, failure has no father. So when there is a success, நான் தான் பண்ணேன், நீ பண்ணதுதான் பார்த்தேன். When there is a problem, you come and say, நான் தான் பண்ணேன், நான் தான் கெத்து. Okay, when there was a lockdown, police came from our Manipakam office to our office there. Our guys were staying inside. Actually, there was no work going on, but guys were staying in rooms, and police was there. Now they called, they announced me. First thing I went there is Nana police. I faced the police actually. They said, the guys are staying there. Now tell me, sir, what is the problem? If you want to talk, I will come to the police station. And he said, sir, super, sir, no problem, sir, no problem. When you are நம்ம வடிவேல் மாதிரி 23 புலிகேசி மாதிரி போத்திக்கிட்டு, ஐயோ போலீஸ் வந்துச்சா, ஓகே ஓகே கைண்ட்லி, நீ இன்னும் எனக்கு அதுக்கு சம்பந்தம் இல்லை, நான் ஊர்ல இருக்கேன்னு சொல்லிடுறாரா, நான் ஊர்ல ரொம்ப தொலைவுல இருக்கேன். இதெல்லாம் நாங்க நிறைய பார்த்துட்டோம். ஸோ பீப்புள் கேன் ஃபைண்ட் கிரேட் லீடர்ஸ் ஜஸ்ட் லைக் தட். எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். ஆக்சுவலா நான் தமிழ்ல பேசுறேன், எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். பட் we have people who don't know Tamil, so that's why I'm trying to talk in English. Of course, I will be using Tamil now and then. Okay, much for this wonderful opportunity, Surya sir. I will never forget this. Okay, now going into the speech. Okay, I heard all the audience are mostly into more than 10 years of experience, close to 15 years, 20 years of experience. And ஏதோ சின்ன பையன் who is going to come and say something அப்படின்னு இருக்கலாம். ஸோ வந்து first of all, this will be a game changer. Next 30 to 40 minutes will be definitely a game changer to your personal life and also to your professional life. Okay, first as a person, if you are if you know how to do great things, how to be very positive, how to make things work, okay, then it also you can imply the same formulas and same things in your professional life also. I always say ennam pol vaalkai. That means your life is as you think. Okay, I strongly follow this principle. And okay, it's good to see this clap. This is the first time I'm using Webex. பரவாயில்ல, நேர்ல பேசுறது மாதிரி நல்லா இருக்காது. ஏன்னா யூஸ்வலா நேர்ல பேசும்போது ஒரு செம வைப்ரண்டா இருக்கும். This is the first time I'm doing it in Webex, and good to see this. ஆமா, நீங்க அனுப்புங்க, அது நல்லா இருக்கு, கொஞ்சம் போட்டுருக்கீங்க. Okay, so I come from a place called as ரெட்டவாய்க்கால். ஓகே, திருச்சி ரெட்டவாய்க்கால் பசங்க நாங்க. If you work very very hard, you will achieve places. And if you are also along with that, if you have a sincere value system, okay, it will take you places in your personal life as well as in your professional life. Okay, so then okay, let's leave all these awards and all this. So what we are proud of, so enatha kilichidom, let's say, let me talk in that way. So what we have done, what you guys have done extraordinary. So because there are bigger giants like Steve Jobs irukanga, Elon Musk irukanga, I love Abdul Kalam, all these great people are there. So what we have done differently, we are the first company in the entire world to hire without seeing resume. We believe each and everyone in this planet has a talent. That is, every human being is born with a talent, and it is up to us to find the talent. And being a fresher and being not good in great communication skills, okay, but I was able to excel because of my skill. And same goes with George. He is a school topper, college topper, but he comes from a different background, be mechanical, and he was facing a lot of initial struggles and humiliations in the first MNC which he was there, but still he was able to break all the shadows. So I always say, so if you work hard, you will go places. Okay, so what is the best thing that we have done, how we are able to do it? Okay, we believe each and everyone has a talent. So when we hire, what is our hiring principle? when people come to our office, we ask them, "Thambi enga irundha vandirukka? Saaptiya?" Like, did you had any lunch? Kindly go and first have lunch or dinner or coffee, whatever it is. First, we make some is cool. And we ask them, where you come from? What is your father, mother? Most of the parents, most of our employees doesn't have father or mother, and they come from a humble background like Tiruchi, Tanjavur, Tirunelveli, interior. You cannot interview, ask him, tell me about yourself. He will not be able to talk fluently. Okay, but what we do is we tell them two things. Okay, one, work hard. If you second point, if you lie, you are fired immediately. So nobody lies inside our office. Outside, obviously, we cannot control. But inside office, nobody lies. Nobody says, "Anna, can you give a leave because my grandfather or grandmother has died?" Okay, nobody tells that. They say, "Anna, I'm going to take my fiancé to a movie. Can I get a leave?" So that's how transparent system we have built. Okay, and we are very proud of our culture, and we don't have we have broken all the myths. Okay, by default, leaves are approved, and a lot of benefits we have been giving, and we entirely approve, built our culture on strength. For the last 7 years, we are giving three times food, accommodation free, and salary is also not lesser. Okay, more than what a typical average MNC. Of course, we cannot match what Google is giving. Okay, but typically we are much more than what other MNCs are giving. And see, one thing which I'm going to share with you all. Okay, first thing is how to approach a problem, or how to dream, or how to be very positive. I'm going to talk a lot of good things which will be very, very useful, not just no concept level things, but based upon pure examples and pure experiences. Okay, first, I always say, be very, very positive. And you may say, like, Anna, it's very, or Anna or Thambi, like, you can say, like, it's very easy to say to be positive, but how you can be really positive? First thing is, you have to keep your heart very, very pure. Okay, so how to keep your heart pure? If somebody near your colleagues, if they are getting more salary, if they are really getting a car or a house, first of all, you should be very, very happy for them. Only if you are, because many people in the front, they will say, yeah, happy da. Then அங்கிட்டு போனோன்னே இவனுக்கெல்லாம் கார் வாங்கிட்டான் பாரு, இவன்லாம் வீடு வாங்கிட்டான் பாரு. So never ever do that in your life. ஃபேஸ்புக்ல போய் போடுவாங்க, ஓகே, வந்து மச்சான் ஐ காட் மேரிட், உடனே இவன் லைக், என்ன லைக்கு, ஓகே, என்னடா இவனுக்கு மட்டும் இப்பேற்பட்ட பொண்ணு கிடைச்சிருக்கு, லைக். ஸோ அது லைக்கா இல்ல பொறாமையா வைத்திருச்சலாம். ஓகே, ஸோ இப்பெல்லாம் நிறைய லைக் வந்தாலே பயமா இருக்கு. ஸோ திங்ஸ் இஸ் many people they look it that way. So first of all, keep your heart very, very pure. See, if he grows, let him be. He would have worked very hard. You may be seeing him, he is not deserving, but you never know how much hard he has worked. Okay, so you never know the situation he has faced. So even if you think he is not deserving, let him be. Okay, let him enjoy his life. Okay, be happy, bless him, always bless him. Okay, or anyone. Okay, for that matter. நல்லா இருங்க, நல்லா இருங்க, நல்லா இருங்க, நல்லா இருங்க. You be happy, right? So when you practice this inside, you will be literally very, very happy. We make small beautiful things. Okay, so today a guy came for office for an interview. First thing is I just hugged him and said, "Tambi, don't worry, I first go and have lunch." Then I gave him a chocolate. Small things. Then he was so happy. Then I said, "Okay, come and join in our company." So these small things, right? It is small for us, but it changes their lives. So I call it butterfly effect. Okay, so what you sow, you will reap. I strongly believe in it, and sometimes we are not gods. We all make mistakes, so it's okay to make mistakes. But only thing is, you have to accept it and move on it and change it. Okay, so let's come to the context. Okay, especially because I can talk different things, different experiences, what we faced in MacAppStudio, but I wanted to be in contact with you, which will be very, very useful. First thing, what is a good people manager? Okay, who is a good manager? Okay, first thing வந்து வள்ளுவரே சொல்லியிருக்காரு. Okay, இதனை இவனால சொல்லியிருக்காரு. அதாவது வந்து you have to, each and every person is a different person. Okay, each has a different personality or a strength. Okay, you may have seen Avengers movie la, நான் என்ன பார்க்கல, but different people have different strengths. Yeah, Mahabharatam. Okay, so there are a lot of stories, right? So different people have different strengths. Okay, you cannot ask swim to climb on a tree. You would have heard all these things, right? So each and every person is a different. When somebody is not doing something, okay, effectively, what I mean is effectively is you are expecting him to perform extraordinary, but he could not perform, right? Okay, so what you have to do is you have to give number one. Your first thing, how people out. Okay, we have built a huge team. We have done a platform for fast track AGS cinemas where we have been handling multi-million transactions. Apart from that, we have been working the first company to work with Apple directly in India. Intel USG project. So how all these things are possible with a small team? So the first thing that I always do is trust. Create a trust him sincerely, trust him honestly. Chumma naam ke was your lip should not ask என்னப்பா சாப்பிட்டியா நாம் கே வாஸ் ஓகே சும்மா நச்சுக்கு என்னப்பா சாப்பிட்டியா அப்படி கேட்கறது இல்ல. ஓகே, the only Hindi word I know is நாம் கே வாஸ். ஓகே, அது ரைட்டா தப்பான்னு தெரியல, நான் பாட்டு ஃப்ளோல சொல்றேன். ஓகே, ஸோ சாப்பிட்டியா அப்படின்றது சும்மா கேட்கக்கூடாது. ஆக்சுவலி யூ ஹேவ் டு ஆஸ்க் இட் ரைட் ஃப்ரம் யுவர் சோல் அண்ட் ஹார்ட். ஓகே, you should really care for your teammates, you should really trust them. Okay, and that will reflect anything. Okay, like anything, when you work as a team, when you work as a small teams, especially I call them as Spartans. Okay, so we never work for money, we never work for even including myself. Yesterday we slept at 2:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay, nobody here works for salary. Okay, nobody, especially us in the team, and that's what I am also saying to you. So I will also tell you a few strategies how I break through all the typical layers and get into top. Okay, I will tell you. First thing is, when you are working with the team, trust is the most important thing. Why he should trust you? If the biggest problem is when two people are taking, this guy will say, okay, even சும்மா பேசிட்டு இருக்கான், எப்ப முதுகுல குத்த போறான்னு தெரியல. அவனும் அதேதான் சொல்லிட்டு, ஆனா ரெண்டு பேரும் நேர்ல பார்க்க நல்லா சாப்பிட்டீங்களா, சூப்பர் சார், நான் உங்களை ரொம்ப மொக்க ஜோக்குக்கெல்லாம் அதே மாதிரி என்ன சார் குட் மார்னிங் சார், அப்புறம் ஃபுல்லா நல்ல. So this won't work out. Okay, so when you talk to the people are very, very smart whether you are genuine or not. Okay, today don't think people don't have that senses to find you. So okay, so be very genuine or don't ask him itself. That is very far, but அதாவது சும்மா கடமை கேட்கறது கேட்காம இருக்கலாம்னு சொல்றேன். ஓகே, இன்ஸ்டெட் ஆஃப் ஓகே, ஸோ அதான் இப்ப நான் நெக்ஸ்ட் சொல்றேன். அதாவது வந்து பணத்துக்காக வேலை செய்யறது இல்லை அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டா சொன்ன மாதிரி தான். அப்ப சேலரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் இல்லையா? சேலரி இஸ் வெரி, வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட், மணி இஸ் வெரி, வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அண்ட் ஐ வில் டெல் யூ வேஸ் ஹவு டு மேக் மோர் மணி ஃப்ரம் Infosys itself. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so when I was working in a company called Cisco in Bangalore, okay, it was NTS, then it was acquired by Cisco. I never believed in hierarchies. Okay, so how I will break all the hierarchies? Because when you enter into as a software engineer, people wait to become a senior software engineer or a senior associate, then team lead, then project manager, then vice president, whatever it is, director, local, so how do I break all these things? Innovation. Innovation. So when you do great innovations, no matter where you are, whether you are in Infosys, whether you are in a small company, whether you are in Google, doesn't even matter. You can be a Sundar Pichai in Google. Okay, you can be an extraordinary person in Infosys. You can be an extraordinary person in a small startup. Doesn't matter. When you bring innovation, when you put value on the table, you prove that you are a superstar. I strongly follow it. Now, how we get huge projects? I will tell you an example. First, how we cracked one of the biggest project. Okay, first thing is we got an appointment from AGS Cinemas. Archana Kalpati was the CEO of AGS Cinemas. Okay, we had a meeting on Wednesday. Okay, for the last 3 days, like before the 3 days, I never slept. Almost hardly would have taken 30 minutes nap. பல்லு விளக்குறதில்ல, எதுவும் பண்றதில்ல, வேலை. What we did is, before we went for the meeting, we put ourselves into their shoes. ஏன் நான் இவங்களை கூப்பிட்டுருப்பேன்? Why would have I called app development team? Obviously it should be an app development or a website development, whatever it is, or a platform development. Okay, I put myself into their shoes. Okay, நம்ம அந்த இடத்துல இருந்தா என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? If I am the CEO of AGS, what will I do? So for the last 3 days, we did an entire design, proposal with each and every single design of an how app would be. We did 4 prototypes of app which will definitely work. நீங்க click பண்ணீங்கன்னா எல்லாமே work ஆகும். Only thing is we never connected it to the backend. So when I went, me and when we went there, she said, I have seen 10 other developers. You are the 11th developer. நான் ஒரு 10 பேரை பார்த்துட்டேன், நீ என்ன 11வது ஆள் தானே? அந்த she never, of course, she was very politely respectful. But the thing is, obviously, they have seen 10 other developers. Okay, you are the 11th developer. Please sit. What you are differently going to do? We never spoke a word. We allowed her to talk. She was telling, okay, I didn't have this, I didn't have that, I didn't have that. First, listen to the customer issues, customer problems. When your employee is saying something, listen to it. Don't come to a solution without even knowing what is their problems. What is your name? இவன் சொன்னானா என் grandfather name is நாராயண சாமி நானா. நான் கேட்டது உன் பேரடா. அதனால நீங்க first you have to do is listen. Listen what is the problem. Listen what they want without even if you may be having you may be having a heavy thirsty thirst, and instead of me giving water, if I give you a full meals biryani also, you will not be happy. You are saying I am giving full meals biryani, but they are not happy. First listen what they want. Okay, that is very very important. இன்னைக்கு யாருமே அதை கேட்கறது இல்லை. So what we did is we let her talk. She kept on saying like I did this. Okay, then we ordered for coffee. For coffee சொல்லுங்க அப்படின்னா. Then the scene was like a basha. கால் மேல கால் போட்டு then we gave a proposal. The proposal had every problem which she stated just now. அந்த டேபிள்ல அவங்க சொன்ன எல்லா ப்ராப்ளத்தையும் நான் ஏதோ போய் கேட்டு பிரிண்ட் அடிச்சு வந்த மாதிரி. So whatever the problem she was saying, including rating, feedback, booking a ticket in 5 seconds, everything was there in hard code printed. She was so happy, Samma happy. She was totally on cloud. You guys understood what I would want. And finally they saw the price. It was in multi crores. Okay, and they were really shocked. Okay, என்னடா இவ்வளவுதையும் கொடுத்தீங்க, காஸ்டும் ஹையா இருக்கு. Okay, so then we threw 4 iPhones in the table. Okay, we placed the 4 iPhones on the table. Okay, app இது மாதிரி வேணுமா, இது மாதிரி வேணுமா, இது மாதிரி வேணுமா, இது மாதிரி வேணுமா, which design or which different ways of booking of tickets you want. All was working. Stunned. Prove you are a superstar, then you dictate your terms. Without even proving you are a superstar, if you go to a table and if you ask for something, be it a salary, be it appraisal, be it anything, you will never get it. நம்ம தாங்க ஸ்டாரா இருக்கணும், நம்ம தான் சூப்பர் ஸ்டார். யூ பி த காக் ஆஃப் இன்ஜின். நீங்க ஒரு நாள் லீவ் போட்டா இன்ஃபோசிஸே ஆடணும். ஐயோ கூப்பிடாடே, என்னடா இவனுக்கு கொரோனா கரோனா, உங்களை ஃபுல் ஐசியூ கொடுத்து அவங்க காப்பாற்றணும் உங்களுக்கு கொரோனா வந்தா. ஏன்னா இவன் போயிட்டானா இன்ஃபோசிஸ் ஆடணும், அந்த லெவலுக்கு இருக்கணும். நம்ம இல்லைன்னா அங்க நாடி நரம்பு இது எல்லாம் கலணும், அந்த லெவலுக்கு ஒர்க் போடணும். இல்லைன்னா நம்ம இருக்கிறத ஒண்ணுதான். நீங்க ஒரு 2 நாள் லீவ் போடுங்க, உங்களுக்கு எவனுமே போன் பண்ணலன்னா நம்ம எந்த ஆணியுமே பண்ணல, நம்ம எடுத்த ஆணி எல்லாமே தேவலதா நீ. ஓகேங்களா? அப்ப 2 நாள் லீவ் போடுங்க, உங்களுக்கு போனே வரலன்னா நம்ம தேவையில்லாத ஆணியை தான் எடுத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். அதனால ஏதோ சும்மா வச்சு சம்பளம் கொடுத்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. People are giving salary just because we are coming, sitting, drinking coffee, talking, chatting, பெஞ்ச் தேய்ச்சிட்டு போயிட்டே இருக்கோம் அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். So கில்லி பண்ணா கில்லியா பொண்ணு இல்ல, பண்ணவே கூடாது. So that is what we do. So we prove that we are a superstar. Then they come and sit for the financial terms. Okay, then we are saying, they are asking fair question. Like, we have given to big companies like HCL. Okay, they have not done it. How a small team like you can do it? Even though you have showed all these things, how we can trust you? Correct on a kelly. We said, okay, give just 60 or 40% of the advance. Okay, we will give you 100% refund if we are not delivering it in 3 months. Okay, which is very very impossible task. That's how you close a deal. Okay, so they think எப்பா என்ன திமிரா இவங்களுக்கு, என்ன தைரியம்டா இவங்களுக்கு. Okay, how dare they are able to challenge, how confident will they be. Okay, then they gave it, and of course we finished it successfully, and it's been years, and today the entire code was handed over to the in-house team. But I'm just saying as an example of this scenario, how you prove. That's what I always do. Okay, wherever you go, you show you are a superstar. then the terms is yours. Okay, when I was working in Cisco, okay, there were my team lead is my one of the guru. He always teach me, நானே 15 வருஷம் நானே மாசம் 1.5 லட்சம் தான் வாங்குறேன், நீ 6 வருஷம் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ், நீ மாசம் 2 லட்சம் ரூபா வாங்குற. So how you are able to outgrow the guy in a fun way is to say how you are able to outgrow. Okay, அடிச்சு தம்சம் பண்ணிட்டு the mentor has taught you, but end of the day your salary or your vision or whatever it is much more beyond it. Okay, and still I am very humble to him, and he is my mentor and guru. I always have that respect, and he also loves me so much. We very casually used to talk. The thing is, I always say innovation. When I went in NDS, I'm a tester myself. The biggest problem between developers and testers is they always fight. Testers will always log bugs, and developers will say, "Hey, oda velaya porra, idala or bugga, this bug is not reproducible." All these things. Okay, you would have seen same thing in the Infosys also. So what I did is I made a tool where each and every remote move by in the set-top box will be recorded as a video, and if there is an issue, they can always remain back and see what is the keystrokes, and they can submit as a bug, so that the developer, everything is in transparent. Okay, when you put things transparently on table, everybody accepts it. Only if you try to hide it, then all the politics will happen. Okay, so we did it, and this tool was very, very useful for the entire company. So what they did is, they, instead of promoting me as from a team leader or something, they took me out. They gave me a team of R&D team. They asked me to report to vice president. So that is how you jump. Do innovation. Do great value. What is the value that you are adding? சும்மா டெய்லி போனோமா, காலைல காஃபி குடிச்சோமா, நானும் 3 வேளை பல் துலக்கிறேன், நானும் 3 வேளை குளிக்கிறேன், நானும் போய் பெஞ்சு தைக்கிறேன், யாருக்கும் பிரோஜனம், நானும் டேக் போட்டேன், நானும் போனேன், சம்பளம் வாங்கினேன், நல்லா வாழ்ந்தேன், 2 வீடு கட்டினேன், இதை பண்ணேன், செத்தோம் அப்படின்னு இருக்கக்கூடாது. நல்லா நம்ம தான் இன்ஃபோசிஸ்ல ஆளு. நம்ம இருந்தோம்னா, when you be there, you should be an extraordinary person. Okay, அப்போதானே ஒரு கிக்கு. So when what is the biggest mistake people do is, they think, okay, I have to do whatever, if a manager is giving 10 job, I will do 10 or 11 job, I will get a rating, அது ஒரு bucket rating, ஏதோ ஒரு rating, whatever rating. Okay, and other rating, manager cannot give full ratings for everyone, and they will say some stories English nalla, நீ இந்த இமெயில்ல இந்த கஸ்டமர்ட்ட இதை நீ பண்ணிருக்கலாம். End of the day, he cannot give it to everyone. So 2 of the people have to hear that story, and at that time we will also feel low. So இப்படிலாம் இருக்கவே கூடாது. 1000 கைகள் மறைத்தாலும் மாதவன் மறைவதில்லை. Okay, when you are a son, nobody can hide you with your 2 hands, right? So externally, நம்ம இருந்தா உள்ள போய் அடிச்சு பொறி தட்டி தெரிக்கணும். So example நான் சொல்றேன். Okay, there was one company where they sent me as an on-site for a customer. Okay, 2 project தான் அனுப்புனாங்க. Okay, I have done this many times. Okay, just saying one example. Okay, 2 project தான் அனுப்புனாங்க. I took 4 more projects from them. That is not my role. Okay, I am sent there as a QA manager who handles the QA team. Okay, but I did a great work. I understood the problems. Okay, and I asked them what are the problems. So what I did is I gave a solution. ஒரு சின்ன டெவலப்மெண்ட் டீம் நம்ம ஃப்ரெண்ட் இருக்கான், ஃபோன் பண்ணி ஒரு சின்ன ஆப் ஒன்று பண்றேன், செட் ஆஃப் பாக்ஸ்ல தான். ஓகே, சின்ன ஆப் ஒன்று பண்றேன், இதை பண்றேன். We did a prototype. I showcased the customer was very happy. Okay, he gave a $2 million project for my company, and my company was very, very happy because now I am a superstar. I didn't ask anything. I got a huge bonus in my bank account. ஒரு 14 லட்சம் ரூபாய் ஏதோ ஒன்று. But comparatively to the 2 million project, I am not. அந்த 2 மில்லியன்ல எனக்கு எவ்வளவு வருதுன்னு நான் பார்க்கவே மாட்டேன். I see my cake. I am very happy that because of me, somebody is able to get the project. I am very happy at that. So when you prove you are a superstar, when you do external things, and நிறைய நேரம் biggest problem that I find with most of the people is, அவன் கொடுத்த வேலையை செய்யறதில்ல. Okay, அதாவது I will tell you a beautiful story in Tamil. Okay, so the people who don't know English, kindly ask your friends who knows Tamil, so that later you will get this, or you may understand when I say it very simply in Tamil. Okay, 3 பேர் இருந்தாங்க. There was 3 people. Okay, ஒருத்தன் என்ன பண்ணானா குழிய நோண்டானா, ஒருத்தன் என்ன பண்ணானா செடியை நட்டானா, இன்னொருத்தன் என்ன பண்ணானா குழிய மூணானா. Okay, one guy was doing this, digging the soil, and one guy was planting it, and another guy was closing the And one day the guy was saying, and என்னப்பா குழிய தோன்றீங்க மூடுறீங்க அப்படின்னா, இல்லைங்க இன்னைக்கு விதை போடுறவன் ஆள் வரலைங்க, லீவா. அதான் எதுக்கு நோடுறோம், எதுக்கு பண்றோம், வாட் இஸ் த பர்பஸ் ஆஃப் திஸ் ஒர்க், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் தட். I have seen it personally. செட் ஆஃப் பாக்ஸ்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு கமெண்ட் போடுவான், அந்த கமெண்ட் போட்டு இப்படிதான் அந்த கமெண்ட் போடணும்னு சொல்லுவான். நான் சொன்னா எதுக்கு இதை சொல்ற, நீ சொல்றான்னா தெரியாது. இல்லைங்க எனக்கு தெரியாதுங்க, அவர் சொன்னாருங்க. அவருக்கு யார் சொன்னா, அவருக்கு அங்க ஒருத்தர் சொன்னாருங்க. So nobody knows the genuine real reason behind it. Okay, and nobody dares to question it. And people think questioning ரொம்ப wrong. அதே மாதிரி பாத்தீங்கன்னா when I was in NDS, always there will be politics. Okay, politics is there everywhere, especially in MNCs. We have eradicated to the core in MacAppStudio. In MacAppStudio, nobody can do politics. Only your work talks. Nobody can talk to us. Okay, nobody can come to us and say, "Anna, super na, அதெல்லாம் வேலை பேசுங்க போப்பா." அவ்வளவுதான். ஸோ நோபடி கம்ஸ் அண்ட் இந்த காக்கா பிடிக்கிறது, சோப் போடுறது, இந்த வேலைலாம் இங்க வேலைக்காது. ஸோ வாட் வாஸ் ஹேப்பனிங் இன் பாலிடிக்ஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. பாலிடிக்ஸ்னா மென்டல் டார்ச்சர் கொடுப்பாங்க. There are managers who always, there are few managers who give mental torture. Okay, I have also personally experienced it, because they will not be, the biggest problem many of the managers have is insecurity. They கதை சொல்லுவா. Okay, the biggest problem that they have is insecurity. Okay, because if somebody is doing their work, they fear, ayyo, if this guy is doing very good work and if he is coming to my position, what will I do? I'll be sent home. This is the stupidest thing many people think. So how we have changed in MacAppStudio? We say, you are a senior developer, you are a trainee. If you pull up a new guy to your place, you are promoted. நீ கீழே இருக்கணும் மேல கொண்டாடா, அவன் மேல போயிடுவான், நீயும் மேல போயிடுவ. சிம்பிள். பிக்கெஸ்ட் ப்ராப்ளம் தட் தே ஹேவ் இஸ் இன்செக்யூரிட்டி. இவன் வந்துட்டான், என் இடத்துக்கு என்ன பண்றது, என்னமோ அவ்வளவுதான் உலகத்துக்கு. நான் சொன்னேன் சிஇஓ சீட்டே சும்மா வேண்டாம் இருக்கு, எடுத்துக்க. How long I can be a CEO? How long George can be a CTO? Okay, come and take my seat, man. I will do it. I have a lot of things to do. I'm not worried whether you are taking my seat. Okay, நீ சிஇஓ சீட் எடுத்துக்குவா, நான் சிஎம் சீட் எடுத்துக்கிறேன். வேலை நிறைய இருக்குப்பா, என்னப்பா நீங்க இதுக்கு போய் சண்டை கொடுக்குறீங்க? So that is what I say. Okay, come work hard, come up. அதே மாதிரி பாத்தீங்கன்னா சீனியர் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ். என்ன எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்? 10 வருஷம் உட்கார்ந்துருந்தா எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸா? Experience should talk in your work. Experience doesn't mean how many years you wasted in a company. Okay, 10 வருஷம் நானும் வந்தேன், நானும் பல் தடங்கினேன், நானும் பேட்ச் போட்டேன், நானும் டேக் மாத்தினேன், கலர் மாத்தினேன். அது இல்லாம எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ், வேலையில கட்டு எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ். Okay, show your work, help your people. 2 minutes if you are able to fix the problem, people will respect you. Many managers are saying, people are not respecting me, people are not. Who will respect you? If you are great enough in whatever you do, unga vela pesuchina, people will always respect you. If my developer is not able to fix a problem, if I go there in 2 minutes, if I am able to fix a problem, then he respects me. He never respects me because of my title. He never respects me because I am bigger than him. He never respects me because I have a bigger salary than him. He respects me because I helped him to solve a problem with my knowledge. Is not knowledge. It is ரொம்ப simple. There was another director in my previous company, I was getting more salary on him. He was always having that ego, politics. He took leave for 2 weeks. Okay, so what happens is nobody shares the information in the company. இது ஒரு பெரிய என்னமோ அப்படியே சிதம்பர ரகசியம் மாதிரி people will hold it as if, okay, only I will know it. Okay, if I teach what will this guy do? என்னமா போடா டேய், நீ இல்லனா என்னமோ நீ செத்து போனாலும் நாளைக்கு Infosys இருக்க போறா. If somebody dies also, Infosys will be there, right? It is an institution. You only think without me nothing will move in Infosys. Okay, me only think it. It is in our mind. Infosys will be there whether you are there or not. That is simple, period. In other 200 years, there may be different company. Okay, that is the life cycle. Alexander Great விட பெரிய ஆள்லாம் யாரும் என்ன கிடையாது, அவர்க்கே ஒண்ணும் இல்லாம தான் போச்சாங்க. So the biggest problem that they have is they hold the information thinking that it is the secret. Okay, because I have learned all these years, I will not share to someone. Okay, so in my previous company, why I am saying company experience, then only you will be able to relate it. Because in MacAppStudio, we have broken all these things. I cannot tell something which will relate to you. நான் சொல்றது எல்லாமே உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் சிங்கத்தை போய் மீசியை தொட்ட கதையா தான் இருக்கும் MacAppStudio கதை சொன்னா. Okay, so that is why I'm saying my previous experience. Okay, in my previous experience, that guy, director, when he was like, when somebody pressure இருக்கட்டும், seniors pressure இருக்கட்டும், when these people come, okay, he will not teach them how to do it. And everybody has to go before his cabin. And for him, it's a huge pride. எப்பா செமல்ல நமக்கு தான் ஒரு 10 பேர் வந்து கும்பலா நிக்கிறாங்க. So and these people will ask small things, how to make these changes in the back end, because in live system nobody will be able to touch it. And this guy will say no, nobody is allowed inside the hidden room, server room nu vechingla. Okay, inside that this guy took leave for 2 weeks. For those 2 weeks, every 1 hour I created a testbed system. Okay, near the live system. Okay, inside the live itself other இன்னொரு system ஒன்னு create பண்ணி ஒரு testbed create பண்ணி I taught them everything. I opened up 2 weeks la. You come how to create a channel, how to delete a channel, எல்லாம் பண்றா கத்துக்கடா. Okay, after 2 weeks, when this guy came, nobody was standing before him because we empower people. Now, who will be respected? You tell me. All these people love me. All these people give respect to me. Not because I am greater than them, because I share knowledge. I really wanted them to come up. When you openly, genuinely share all these things, people will love you. People will celebrate you. That is how you are a people's leader. Just because you are getting more salary, just because you have a designation, and just because you are a hierarchy, you are not a leader. So in our company, housekeeping and CEO and CTO, everybody is safe. Okay, just because he is doing housekeeping, நம்மாலுங்க இதெல்லாம் பண்ண நீ இறங்கி பண்ணுவியா? In our MacAppStudio, when it was started small, we only cleaned our bathroom. So all the roles were played by us. Only thing is now we are so busy that each and every role is taken by a person. All are human beings. Respect with the same care and love. When we treat the security also, we treat, அண்ணா நான் சாப்பிட்டீங்களா? நான் கேட்கறதுனால என்ன அக்கௌண்ட்ல இருந்து ஒரு 200 ரூபாய் பணம் எடுத்துட்டாங்களா? You cannot even ask சாப்பிட்டியா நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா? And COVID comes and takes you, who will cry for you? Nobody will cry except your wife. அவங்களும் அப்பா நல்ல வேலை போயிட்டாங்க, வந்து டார்ச்சர் கொடுத்த டார்ச்சருக்கு. For society all will cry, போயிட்டானே. So எதுக்கு வாழ்றோம், என்னத்தை பண்றோம்? ஆபீஸ் டைம்ல டூயிங் ட்ரேடிங், ஆபீஸ் டைம்ல திங்கிங் how to make more money, ஆபீஸ் டைம்ல how to do another business. ஓகே, நீங்க பண்ற ஆணிய கரெக்டா பண்ணினா அதுக்கு மேல சம்பாதிப்பன்றத கூட யாருக்கும் தெரியல. So this is very important. So positivity, very important. Second thing, empathy. Treat others with such an empathy. மூணாவது வந்து trust. As I told you, we have built our company on trust. Sometimes people will be able to perform, sometimes people will not be able to perform. When they are not performing, allow some time, ask them என்ன பாச்சு, ஃபேமிலியில ஏதாவது பிரச்சனையா? அப்ப சொல்லுவான், ஆமாண்ணே இந்த மாதிரி ஒய்ஃப் வந்து கொஞ்சம் சண்டை போட்டுட்டு இருக்காங்க. என்னடா ப்ராப்ளம்? மாமியார் வீட்டுல பிரச்சனை. எவன் வீட்டுல தான்டா மாமியார் பிரச்சனை இல்ல, டோன்ட் வரிடா, பி ஹாப்பி. அண்ணா வீட்டுல பொண்ணு பார்த்தாங்க, வந்து நான் ஒரு பொண்ணை லவ் பண்றேன். அப்படியாடா, ஒன்னும் கவலைப்படாதா, அந்த பொண்ணையே பேசி. So small things, you just talk to them. ஓகே, பெரிய ப்ரொஃபஷனல் பர்சனல் அந்த லைனை தாண்டி நான் இங்க வர மாட்டேன், இந்த கோட்டை தாண்டி நீ வராத. நான் என்ன கேட்கிறேன், then when you are so professional, why you are calling me after 6 o'clock to work? Okay, so we are working with sincere efforts, with true intentions, because we wanted to build some value. You respect us the same thing. And kindly managers, when somebody is asking for leave, kindly approve it. You may see it as a hurdle, but when you approve it for the first time, there will be 1 or 2% who always are like, doing all the lives and all these things. I'm not talking about those people. When you are truly, genuinely appreciating these people for what they are, and because they are they have 6 senses, right? They are matured adult, right? When you give that freedom, 95% to 98% of the people, they do it very rightly. Okay, and when you do this empathy, okay, when there is a delivery, okay, these people will stand with you. நீ கஷ்டமான காலத்துல நிக்க மாட்டியா, உன்னோட டெலிவரியில ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் வரும்போது how these people will stand. When there is a delivery only, these people எப்பா இவன் நல்லா மாட்டுட்டா, போன் எடுக்க கூடாது, ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டு தூக்கிடுவான். You will be keep on calling, hey, please. Yeah, if you call 10 times also, 200 times also, he will not pick up. He will happily sleeping. எப்பா நல்லா செஞ்சுட்டோம்டா அவன். Okay, எனக்கு லீவா கொடுக்கல நீ. So when you treat with genuinity, when you love them genuinely, they will also love you. Even if you have not called them for a problem. Say for example, there was an employee whose father passed away in MacAppStudio. Before even that employee went to the hospital, I went to, as a leader, we should be there. Okay, and George and everyone, we all went there. We took the body. We did all the arrangements. We gave a small, around 50,000 rupees cash in his hand. He was not accepting it. He said, no, please have it. Okay, when we stood there and we asked them to take leave, ஒரு 10 நாள் ஆனாலும் பரவாயில்ல, you come out of the situation, அம்மாவை செட்டில் பண்ணு. You won't believe, these guys are so nice persons. And there is one guy who just got married. He was keep on logging after 7 PM. நான் சொன்னேன், டேய் 7 மணிக்கு மேல புதுசா கல்யாணம் ஆகி நீ இங்க வந்து வேலையை செஞ்சுக்கிட்டே இருந்தீங்கன்னா வாழ்க்கையை எப்படா நீ பாப்ப? After 7 don't work. Okay, you won't believe, next day morning 7 AM he was clocking in. He was supposed to clock in only at 10. When you give the responsibility, when you trust them, they are very matured adults. They own the responsibility. அதே மாதிரி என்ன குதிரை வண்டிய ஓட்டுறோம், delivery, please finish the delivery, please finish the delivery. That won't work actually. Okay, ஏதோ மாடு மேய்க்கிற மாதிரி. These are not managers. Manager is someone who empower the people, who make the people to own their responsibility. It is his responsibility. You can forget his work, he will be definitely doing it. And there will be always challenges. When you go for a delivery, there will be always a fighting situation. அப்பதான் வந்து எவனோ ஒருத்தன் அண்ணா நான் இதை மறந்துட்டேன்னுவான். அப்பதான் ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் கிரியேட் ஆகும். That is when there will be a huge situation where the customer is shouting like anything. And that time only our super managers, these managers, what they do is, when customer is shouting, they will go back. They will put all these small guys in the front, like customer can shoot or his manager can shoot. Okay, when the customer is rewarding, he will push all the small guys. நான் தான் பண்ணேன், என்னாலதான் மொத்த சிஸ்டமா ஓடுது தெரியுது. When success has many fathers, failure has no father. So when there is a success, நான் தான் பண்ணேன், நீ பண்ணதான் பார்த்தேன். When there is a problem, you come and say, நான் தான் பண்ணேன், நான் தான் கெத்து. Okay, when there was a lockdown, police came from our Manipakam office to our office there. Our guys were staying inside actually. There was no work going on, but guys were staying in rooms and police was there. They called, they announced me. First thing I went there is, Nana police, I faced the police actually. They said, the guys are staying there. Now tell me, sir, what is the problem? If you want to talk, I will come to the police station. Then he said, sir, super, sir, no problem, sir, no problem. When you are நம்ம வடிவேல் மாதிரி 23 புலிகேசி மாதிரி போத்திக்கிட்டு, ஐயோ போலீஸ் வந்துச்சா, ஓகே கைண்ட்லி, நீ ஒன்னும் எனக்கு அதுக்கு சம்பந்தம் இல்லை, நான் ஊர்ல இருக்கேன்னு சொல்லிடுறாரா, நான் ஊர்ல ரொம்ப தொலைவுல இருக்கேன். இதெல்லாம் நாங்க நிறைய பார்த்துட்டோம். So people can find great leaders just like that. If you try to be very, very smart, he will be very, very smart. If you try to be trustworthy and genuine, and he will be very, very trustworthy and genuine. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Handling tough customers. How do you handle tough customers? When customers are really pissed off, okay, first listen to them. என்ன நாலு திட்டுனா வாங்கிக்குவோம், திட்டுந்தோம், okay, திட்டுந்தோம். Then you explain them patiently. And there will be always very, very, I am talking about tough customers. Tough customers, and there are good people, like, there are good customers, tough customers. I am not talking about ASS customers. Okay, I'm not talking about those customers. Okay, I'm talking about human beings. Okay, 90% of the customers, 95% of the customers are very, very nice customers. Okay, and only even the customers in US, they are very flexible. They never work Saturday, Sunday. They never work after 5 o'clock in the Friday. But our manager from there will say, hey, நீ வாடா, என்ன கஸ்டமரே விட்டுருவோம், நம்ம ஆளுங்கள்ட்ட இவங்க ப்ராப்ளமேஷன் வாங்குறதுக்குள்ள Okay, customer, if you talk to customer, that is easy. But our manager, மொத்த Infosys நீ நம்பி தான் இருக்கு, நான் இன்னைக்கு டெலிவரி பண்ணலனா actually அந்த டெலிவரி நடந்துருக்கு, அதான் கொடுமையே. Even if you would have delivered, we would have been very happy. After working all the weekend, end of the day, delivery also spoiled. Okay, so when you work very focused, work very happily. Okay, that is the long term. Okay, so and very very ரொம்ப சிம்பிளான ஒரு இன்னொரு, ஏன்னா ஜஸ்ட் பிகாஸ் யூஸ்வலி ஐ டோன்ட் ஹேவ் எனி நோட்ஸ் எல்லாம் நினைச்சிங்களேன். இப்பயும் வந்து என்னன்னா ஏதாவது ஒரு 2-3 பாயிண்ட் உங்களை விட்டுற கூடாதுன்றதுக்காக ஒரு 2 பாயிண்ட் மட்டும் நோட் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கேன். ஸோ வந்து டஃப் கஸ்டமர்ஸ் வந்து ஹேண்டில் பண்றது வெரி வெரி ஈஸி. அகெயின் as I told you, you have to focus and put yourself into their shoes. We always say our team, you can miss anything, you should never miss a delivery. If you miss a delivery, you are putting a bullet in the heart of a customer. So never miss a delivery. When you do great work, when you do great delivery, customers are happy. When customers are happy, more projects are coming. When more projects are coming, when your work will be recognized, and Infosys will be giving you more salary. And equip yourself with the new new technologies. Keep on learning. Okay, and there will be always tough times. When there is a tough time, keep moving. Okay, so and finally I will end with எண்ணம் போல் வாழ்க்கை. So life is as your heart. And thank you so much. ஏதாவது தப்பா பேசினா மன்னிச்சுங்க, நல்லதா இருந்தா எடுத்துக்கங்க. Thank you, love you all.
Thank you, Suresh, for your free-flowing, emotional sharing of your experiences. While you covered many of the key aspects of how do we do our projects better through your experiential sharing. Thank you. I think the audience reactions have been overflowing in WebEx. We have got multiple questions. Probably based on time available, we will look at a few of them.
Not a guy who goes by book. I am not an academic guy. So all this experience which I am going to share, it is straight out of the heart. Basically out of lot of struggles and experience which we have got. I'm a last bench guy, but I'm the first guy to get into a company, getting a huge salary, and was working in US, sacrificing all the 200K jobs. Along with my co-founder and my childhood friend George, we co-founded a company called as MacAppStudio. This speaking event is very very special because I did my engineering in Mugambik Engineering College. I am a last bench guy. Okay, there was no on campus and all during that time. And my dad, he asked me what is your max mark, because he is a very extraordinary person in especially in mathematics. So he always used to ask, but his dream was to I should get into a company like Infosys, and he used to collect all the Q&A for the which you guys will give for the aptitude and all. And I have cleared aptitude test and I have cleared a technical round, but I was rejected in the HR round. And today I'm very thankful and also proud moment, to be a speaker to the same Infosys. It is a immense God's grace, and also a lot of hard work has been into it. And thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity, Surya sir. I will never forget this. Okay, now going into the speech. Okay, I heard all the audience are mostly into more than 10 years of experience, close to 15 years, 20 years of experience. And who is going to come and say something. So first of all, this will be a game changer. Next 30 to 40 minutes will be definitely a game changer to your personal life and also to your professional life. Okay, first as a person, if you are if you know how to do great things, how to be very positive, how to make things work, okay, then it also you can imply the same formulas and same things in your professional life also. I always say ennam pol valkai. That means your life is as you think. Okay, I strongly follow this principle. And to tell about myself, few may have already known me in LinkedIn, and there may be few people who are seeing me first time. So I will just take few minutes to introduce who am I and whatever we have done, and how it will be useful for you guys also. Okay, my name is Suresh. I did my engineering BE in Mugambik Engineering College.